I'm Michael Paluska. For this Full Circle report, we're taking a deeper look at sextortion, and we're seeing that cases are on the rise. Experts telling me that these cyber predators are often 10 steps ahead of law enforcement and legislation. We sat down with a victim who was terrorized throughout her early 20s for at least 6 years. She had to fight back, and her story is one to let men and women know that you can fight back and win.
A man hovering over me. You couldn't see the person's face. Black hoodie, all black. When I have those nightmares, they're so scary and real. I jumped up, ran, slammed the door, and was like screaming because I thought someone was hovering over me. That's my reoccurring nightmare that constantly happens. You have no clue usually who it is.
This nightmare for Madison Conradis started way back in 2011 when private photos were hacked from a professional photographer after a photo shoot. Conradis says the photos were taken for her modeling portfolio.
They were proofs. They should have never even seen the light of day.
But they traveled at light speed across the World Wide Web and back again. The same couple of stolen images recycled over and over, sent to her family, friends, business associates, and strangers, blackmailing Conradis for more.
It's just nonstop. And then on these forums, they also, not only is it just your harasser, but they actually get other sick human beings to help harass a person for you. So one person can have an entire army of other creeps harassing one girl. If you typed in my name, my nude images would come up on the first page of Google. I want to say there was hundreds and thousands, there was definitely in the thousands of photographs.
These are a small sample of the text messages Conradis turned over to law enforcement. This collage posted online contains her nude images and all of her personal information. More threats, quote, "I will share your pics all over. Answer me or this goes out. Send me what I want. I'm sure you don't want your family to know." Over at least 6 years, she received thousands of text messages, emails, phone calls, and messages on social media. Sextorters knew where she lived, worked, everything. For a few years, Conradis had no clue her images were even circulating online. When you get a phone call from someone from high school saying, "Hey, I saw provocative photos of you on the internet," what is your reaction?
Your heart drops and you kind of are like questioning what you did to deserve it, and who, at that point it was anonymous, so it's like, who's trying to hurt me? I had to change my cell phone number. I would turn off my phone at night because it would just be nonstop ringing all night.
Men calling you.
Calling, messaging.
All of them wanting one thing: nude photos. Conradis never gave in, but children and teens often do.
You're having these sort of real world predators move to this online landscape because they can use social media as a private hunting preserve.
It's a script. They get those pictures of compromised videos or images that the kid sends, and then from that point forward, they blackmail them.
The FBI and National Center for Missing and Exploited Children are overwhelmed with cases, tracking monsters, honing their skills to digitally kidnap kids, then hold images of their bodies for ransom. Callahan Walsh is a child advocate at the nonprofit.
We've seen chatter on the dark web amongst these predators sharing best practices, tips and tricks, how to groom and lure children, how to entice them online. We had a victim at the National Center who was sending her exploiter over 60 images a night in fear that he would share them with her family and friends. She did eventually come forward to her mother, and working with the FBI, they were able to apprehend this individual. He had over 350 other victims that he was working on.
During the pandemic, social media became an easy substitute for the real world. Gaming online, texting, and/or chatting in real time with strangers.
In 2019, we received over 16.9 million reports. In 2020, we received 21.7 million reports. One category, online enticement, which sextortion is included in, rose by 100%. We saw over 44,000 cases related to sextortion and online enticement.
In this digital age we're living in, we're always on our phones, we're connected, we've been socially isolated. Is the FBI seeing more of these sextortion cases?
I can tell you I'm seeing more in the FBI and the investigations we are looking into. It seems like it's more online enticement, more online grooming, and more online production of child sexual abuse material.
We met FBI Special Agent Kevin Kaufman outside the Orlando office of the FBI Tampa Division. Kaufman didn't work Conradis' case, but he's tracked down his fair share of sextorters and cyberstalkers, a recent case landing one man in federal prison for 60 years. And Kaufman says he is constantly giving presentations to parents.
Today I'm going to talk to you about the dangers of social media and the consequences of posting too much online.
Using social media for good to reach as many people as he can.
Here's your cellular phone, here's your social media, here's your chat applications. Don't get into trouble. And it's just not practical.
First question to ask as a parent is, one, is it educational? Is there any value to letting your kid on this social media platform or a gaming app? If there's nothing that you see as far as education value, then you got to ask yourself, what's the purpose of allowing your kid on it?
Every time I see someone put a image of their child on Facebook now, I'm like, with like their school uniform, I'm like, don't do that. It's like flashbacks.
Flashbacks because what Conradis uncovered trying to unmask her stalker is bone-chilling, and she says dealing with a law enforcement agency that didn't believe her made it worse.
I probably went to the cops 3 times, maybe honestly 4. It's the same, mentality of she was wearing a skirt, like that's why she was raped kind of thing. They were not really very willing to help in the beginning. And I actually get really emotional about this part of it because I'm educated, I'm fairly liked and well known in this community. And if I can't walk into my local police station asking for help, they're there to help people. And they didn't help me.
So Conradis launched her own investigation, filing John Doe civil suits in federal court, subpoenas, contacted internet service providers, major tech companies like Facebook and Instagram, tracked and traced tiny pieces of a giant digital jigsaw puzzle that led to one man.
Anonymous is kind of what everyone thinks they are when they're posting it. Flash forward, you're not so anonymous. Christopher Bonacore.
Christopher Buonacore was no longer anonymous, and the thousands of hours of her investigative work and all of the documents were turned over to law enforcement. It was only then that she says Melbourne PD listened. Conradis' photos, if you remember, were stolen way back in 2011. In 2019, 8 long, terrifying years later, police handed that case over to the FBI Tampa Division. And it was Conradis' detective work that uncovered not only her stalker, but then victim after victim, including a then 14-year-old. Prosecutors say Buonacore solicited people online to rape her and to get the teenager to send child pornography, and that he would pay someone to do it.
Trying to solicit rape and trying to get someone to rape her.
Without her knowing it.
Yeah, that's so scary.
So she had no clue that men were talking about raping her and trying to find her until you tracked her down.
Yeah,
and it was easy to track her down because she had her school uniform. You saved those women.
Yeah. It's a wild story.
A story where she thankfully was able to write her own ending.
I will never be the same. I have spent more of my adult life being harassed and stalked by Chris than I have lived free from his torment.
This is part of Conradis' 6-page victim impact statement she read out loud in federal court, her blackmailer and extorter in custody where she put him, Conradis finally calling the shots.
I told myself one thing that kept me going all these years. Madison, one day your pain will have a purpose. My pain can help pave the path for every victim to come after me. It's also very much about every single woman in this room, women and children everywhere. This is why I come here to have you consider the maximum penalty sentence for Christopher Buonacore.
The judge listened, sentencing Buonacore to 15 years in federal prison.
There's times where I'm like, you can't give up. You have to keep going.
In Tampa, Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.